Prospecting is the number one issue that salespeople struggle with. I recently ran a survey and this came back overwhelming that this was the number one issue. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and I'm sharing with you in 2 videos, this being the second video, 15 challenges, problems, reasons why salespeople struggle with prospecting. I'm sharing with them for one specific reason. I want to help you overcome this issue. Stick with me to the end. I got an idea for you. Number 8, salespeople only prospect when their pipeline's empty. Big challenge, big problem. No wonder you have peaks and valleys. Yeah, hello. It's obvious. You have peaks and valleys because what's going on here is the fact that, oh, we don't have any business. I got to prospect. Prospecting is a muscle. It's got to be exercised daily. It's like going to the gym maybe 3 or 4 days every 3-4 months. You're not going to get in shape. If you want to become very good in the gym, you got to go every day. Same thing. Yeah, prospect continuously, not only or not just when the pipeline's empty. Here's the thing. Salespeople, number 9, don't use multiple channels. You've got to be using multiple channels. You don't sit there and think, well, I just send out emails. I just send out emails. No, doesn't work. I got to use email. I got to use telephone. I may have to use social media. I may have to use direct mail. There's all kinds of different means. But what I have to realize is that not everybody wants to be communicated with in the same manner. And if email is my preferred way, maybe that's not what my prospects are. I've got to use multiple channels, multiple methods to be able to reach my prospects. Number 10, salespeople avoid rejection. Well, I don't prospect because I want to hear no. I don't want to hear people say, don't call me anymore. Don't do this. Don't do that. Hey, listen, if you believe that you can help someone overcome a challenge, overcome a problem, deal with an issue, fix something, correct something, you owe it to them to reach out to them. They may reject you. That's fine. But if you don't at least reach out to them, you have done themselves a disservice and you've done yourself a disservice. You're helping people when you reach out to them. Don't be surprised if you get rejected initially because they don't know you. They don't know you. But this is why I have more than one prospect in my pipeline. Because again, if I have to move on, I move on. But oh, by the way, that person I get rejected one day, I've had this happen many times, where they've rejected me one day and a year or 2 later, they come back and they buy from me big time. Yeah. Here's the whole thing. Next one, number 11, relying too much on automation. Oh, because of AI, because of all these SaaS tools and all these things that I can get to do all this work for me. Hey, automation's great, but don't rely on too much. Why? Because automation makes you dumb. And automation is not as good as you think it is. You have to be accountable for every one of your tools that you use. If you have an automated email system, fine, it's great, no problem. I understand that. But you got to be accountable to what's going out, how it's going out. You got to own it. Own every step of the prospecting process. Number 12, don't rely, or shall I say, don't do research before reaching out. In other words, I've got these prospects and I don't care, I'm just going to call them. Hey, that ship sailed a long time ago. The World Wide Web has a tremendous amount of information. If you're selling anything meaningful, you need to take the time to research that customer, to research what it is. This is why I say you got to stay tight in your ICP. Because if you stay tight in your ICP, you understand the industry. You understand that space. You understand where they're coming from. So critical, so key. Take a few minutes. You don't have to spend 3 hours, but you can spend a minute or 2 doing research before reaching out. Number 13, they don't track or improve their messaging. What do I mean by this? They just send out messages right and left, but they don't monitor. They don't monitor them. This is so key. When I'm sending out emails, I'm monitoring. What is the open rate? What's the click-through rate? I'm watching these things. I'm understanding, and I'm looking for ways to improve my messaging at every step along the way of the sales process. From my initial early prospecting emails all the way through to my closing emails. I'm measuring everything. I'm looking at it. Now, this doesn't take hours. It can take mere minutes. But if you help find a way to change a sentence or change a couple words, or maybe it's a voicemail that you're leaving, or maybe it's a text, whatever it might be, it's amazing what you can do to improve yourself. Number 14, fail to create curiosity. Because see, at the end of the day, all of your prospecting messaging has to create curiosity. Stop and think about this. If my prospecting message gives you all the information that you need to make a decision, you don't need me. My objective is to send a message out to you and create a phone call, create a conversation. What do I have to do? I have to create curiosity. The questions I ask in my prospecting email, the questions I leave on a voicemail, whatever it might be, it's about to create curiosity. And again, it comes back to if I understand your industry, I understand and I have a clear ICP and I've taken the time to do research, I'm going to be able to do messaging that's going to create curiosity. Number 15, people don't commit to a daily prospecting habit. Goes back to what I started off with in this video here, where people only prospect when the pipeline is empty. You've got to commit to a daily prospecting habit. Every day, what are the number of calls I'm making? What are the number of emails? Stick with a dedicated plan, and it's amazing the level of success you can have. Now, here's the deal. I shared with you in these 2 videos 15 challenges people have when it comes to prospecting. I've got all kinds of answers for you in the Sales Hunter University. Check it out. Put the link right here for you. The idea is, 1, to help you be more successful. Because again, I can't close anything unless I first prospect. Prospecting is absolutely essential to your success in sales. I'm Mark Hunter of the Sales Hunter. See you in the next video.